Today we're out on Duffy Square and we're doing a project called Storming Times Square. This is by the Spanish artist Daniel Canniger. And this is the first time that we've actually done a live action where we engage people in creating an artwork that is then going to go up on the screens for our Midnight Moment project. So this means people get to crawl across the screen here, get edited together to look like a big mass of people trying to crawl the buildings of Times Square, and then every night in September we'll show it on 47 screens across 5 blocks.
I'm really interested in public participation as a way of getting people more involved in the cities and the spaces, the urban spaces they live in. I think overall we tend to feel we're just almost like spectators of our cities and we don't really feel that we're part of them. So in a kind of metaphoric and maybe even a literal way with Storming Times Square, I'm really wanting people to feel a sense of ownership. So this kind of gesture of climbing bodies, of people trying to surmount obstacles, trying to, in a sense, climb up a surface. It's something that I projected on many different places, a church in Rome, an aqueduct in Rio de Janeiro, an old villa in California. I was inspired by some footage of Africans trying to jump a fence to get into Europe. So there was like these tremendous climbing actions of really of a collective that's trying to, well, I guess improve their life somehow. I'm very interested in crawling as this kind of very primal gesture. As infants, we all crawled. It was really our first gesture of moving out into the world and exploring it, getting away from the security of our mothers. To work as an artist in this kind of environment, in this kind of context, is very challenging because it's very easy to kind of be absorbed and annihilated by the spectacle. I'm very interested in that challenge of being able to somehow use the spectacle to my advantage as an artist, use that language but take it to a different place. And I think in a space that's so loud, so visually loud as Times Square, you have to do something that has a lot of impact. There's a way of making people think, getting their attention and then making them think about what they're seeing. So I'm hoping the piece will be well received, and I hope a lot of participants can come back and maybe spot themselves on the screen.